it's crazy because I actually met Bayley at I think it was 14. And it was at an indie show, and she was there, and I met her, and I was like, I want to be a WWE wrestler, like, I'm gonna start training. And she was like, all right.
So I noticed Cody Rhodes posted a custom weight belt with all of the names of the promotions that have helped him and paved his way. And so if you were to make something similar, what are some of those companies that helped pave the way for you?
Oh my God, I hope I don't leave any out, but there's so many. And if I leave them out, they know who they are. But definitely New Texas Pro Wrestling, they helped me so much. Kiefer Bartek is amazing. Really, really kickstarted my career. Reality of Wrestling, Gulf Coast Wrestling, Mission Pro Wrestling. Oh my God, I'm so scared. I don't want to leave anybody out.
No pressure, no pressure.
Sabotage Wrestling. RCW. Oh my God, there's so many.
There's so many, right? And they've helped pave the way for so many independent wrestlers to make it to places like NXT.
Yeah, I'm so grateful for each and every single promotion that gave me a platform. Heavy metal wrestling. Yeah, it's so cool.
So I went back in the time machine a little bit, just a few years, years. I went back and watched some of your Reality of Wrestling matches, some of your Mission Pro matches. We actually broke them down.
Yeah.
And we did. And so when you look back on those times, what is some of the takeaways that you bring with you as you navigate NXT and WWE?
Yeah, I feel like I have to bring myself back to that Roxy, before all of my matches, my NXT matches, I'm just like, wow, the journey to get here was so up and down, but I'm so grateful to have experienced all of those wrestling promotions, to have met so many amazing people throughout the journey. Yeah, I keep all of that so close to my heart. Right before I wrestle, it's I just have to remember where I came from.
It's so important, and that's so special, and I know you're bringing that with you. I also wanted to talk to you about the new WWE video game, because you are officially in it, and that's so exciting. I know that's been a dream of yours since you were a kid. So what was that like, playing yourself and kind of creating that for the video game?
Oh my God, it was so crazy. I used to play the video games all the time as a kid, and when I made my debut for NXT, that was my vignette. It was me playing the video game, and that was real. That little girl was me, in front of the TV screen, just hoping one day I'd be in the WWE video game, and now here I am, and it's so mind-boggling to just, I don't know, the first time I played it and I saw my entrance, I was like, pinch me, this is not real.
Have you had a little fun in the video game with your family or friends? Have you been playing around? Have you had some dream matches in the game?
Yeah, I actually I played with my boyfriend a lot, and he played as me, and then I played as Cora Jade at WrestleMania. So who knows? Maybe that'll happen one day.
So, what is your greatest WrestleMania match of all time?
Oh my gosh, honestly, I think once in a lifetime, John Cena versus The Rock. That was my shit when I was a kid. Honestly, I loved that little program that they had too. So I don't know, but also Undertaker, when that was really, really good. Him versus Shawn Michaels. There's so many. I don't know. What's your favorite?
Oh my goodness. I have so many. Probably The Undertaker. And that's classic, right?
Yeah,
you can't go wrong with The Undertaker.
Yeah, you can.
So let's talk about Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is leading the NXT team behind the scenes, really having an integral part of your journey at NXT and everything happening. He had a press conference this week about Stand and Deliver. He loves the NXT talent. He just gushes on them. So what is your relationship with him, and how do you work with him?
Oh my gosh, I love Shawn. He's like a dad to me. He's like, you want to walk through the curtain and get his approval. Did you like that or did you not? And he's like, one of the best of all time. So to be able to work with him and learn from him and get all this amazing advice from him is so freaking cool. I feel like still sometimes, like all the time, I get so nervous, like around him. I'm like, this is still so crazy to me. I'm working with Shawn Michaels. I don't think I've like woken up from this dream yet.
Is there anyone like at the PC and that have given you advice as you like started this journey as champion, or like previous champions have given you advice?
Yeah, Bayley, she's so freaking awesome. When she was at the PC down for rehab, she really got to connect with like me and some of the other girls that came from wrestling just like her. And it's crazy because I actually met Bayley at like, I think I was like 14. And it was at an indie show, and she was there, and I met her, and I was like, I want to be a WWE wrestler, like, I'm going to start training. And she was like, all right, like, and I have a picture with her. So then, like, when she came for rehab and I showed her that, she was like, wow, this is amazing to see. Like, I don't think she expected to, like, be working with people that she actually inspired, you know? So to be able to learn from her, too, and get so much great advice from her. She's like a big sister, so she's awesome.
I love that. Well, it's so great to see you.
So great to see you too.
Thank you all so much. You're watching Sportskeeda Wrestling.